The world knows Luigi. He's the jovial owner of Luigi's Pizzeria, a staple in the heart of Little Italy. He's always got a smile, a joke, and a piping hot slice for everyone who walks through his doors. But beneath the cheerful facade, Luigi harbors a strong moral compass, one that's put to the test in the gripping Law and Order episode, Folk Hero. This episode takes viewers on an emotional roller coaster, challenging their perceptions of heroism and justice. It's not your typical story of cops and robbers. It delves deeper into the human psyche. It's about ordinary people caught in extraordinary circumstances where every decision can change lives.
My world turned upside down when a brutal crime rocked our beloved neighborhood, shattering our sense of safety. Suddenly, I found myself caught in a web of suspicion and deceit, questioning everything I thought I knew. The man known for his laughter became a key witness in a high-stakes investigation, a role I never imagined for myself. As the detectives delved deeper, they uncovered a truth that shook me to my core, revealing hidden layers of our community. It became clear that this case was about more than just catching a criminal. It was about facing uncomfortable truths and the sacrifices demanded in the pursuit of justice, no matter the personal cost.
The tranquility of Little Italy is shattered when a prominent businessman is found murdered outside Luigi's Pizzeria. The once peaceful streets are now filled with the flashing lights of police cars and the murmurs of a shocked community. The victim, Tony Rossi, was a man of influence, known for his philanthropy and his iron grip on the neighborhood. He was a figure both revered and feared, a man whose presence commanded respect and whose absence now left a void. His death sends shockwaves through the community, leaving everyone questioning who could have committed such a brazen act. The air is thick with suspicion and fear, as neighbors look at each other with newfound wariness.
Detectives Lenny Briscoe and Ray Curtis arrived at the scene, their faces set in grim determination. Our faces grim as we surveyed the chaos. The scene was a mess of confusion, with scant evidence to guide us. The evidence was scant, the motives unclear, and the pressure to find the perpetrator mounted with each passing hour. Every minute that passed without a lead felt like an eternity. As we began our investigation, we quickly realized that everyone in Little Italy had a connection to Tony Rossi. Some admired him, some feared him, and some had reasons to see him gone. And some held grudges that ran deep. The list of potential suspects seemed endless, each with their own motives and secrets.
Luigi, being the heart of the community, becomes their primary source of information. His pizzeria was more than just a place to eat. It was the social hub where everyone gathered. He had served Rossi countless times, overhearing conversations and observing the comings and goings of the neighborhood's elite. His keen observations made him an invaluable resource. He had served Rossi countless times, overhearing conversations and observing the comings and goings of the neighborhood's elite. His keen observations made him an invaluable resource. The detectives, initially dismissing Luigi as merely a jovial witness, begin to see him as a valuable asset in their pursuit of justice. The detectives, initially dismissing Luigi as merely a jovial witness, begin to see him as a valuable asset in their pursuit of justice. His insights and observations start to paint a clearer picture of the events leading up to the murder. Little do they know, Luigi holds a piece of the puzzle, a secret that could crack the case wide open, a secret that he has guarded closely, knowing the potential repercussions. But revealing it would come at a great personal cost. The weight of this knowledge bears heavily on him, as he contemplates the consequences of coming forward. Luigi, despite his cheerful demeanor, is a man of principle. He believes in honesty, fairness, and the importance of community. But the murder of Tony Rossi puts him in an impossible position. He knows something crucial to the investigation. But the truth, if revealed, could shatter the fragile peace of Little Italy and put those he cares about in harm's way. This internal conflict weighs heavily on Luigi.
My usually bright eyes were clouded with worry, my smile replaced with a grimace as I grappled with my conscience. Should I tell the detectives what I know, risking the wrath of those involved? Or should I protect my own, even if it means letting a killer walk free? The weight of my decision was immense, a burden that threatened to crush my usually jovial spirit.
Luigi's struggle is a testament to the complexities of truth and the sacrifices demanded in the face of injustice. It's a battle between his loyalty to his community and his inherent desire to do what's right. After days of wrestling with his conscience, Luigi finally makes a decision that will alter the course of his life forever. He realizes that true justice requires sacrifice, even if it means putting himself at risk and stepping into the unknown.
With a heavy heart, I approached Detectives Briscoe and Curtis, ready to reveal what I knew, knowing that this could change everything. The information I provided was a game changer, something that could not be ignored. It blew the investigation wide open, revealing a conspiracy that reached the highest levels of power in Little Italy, shaking the very foundations of the community. My testimony painted a target on my back, making me a key witness in a case that grew more complex and dangerous by the day with every new revelation.
Initially skeptical of the jovial pizzeria owner, we were now in awe of his courage and determination to do what was right. We vowed to protect Luigi, knowing that his life was in danger and that he had put everything on the line for justice. But the closer we got to the truth, the more we realized that the line between victim and perpetrator, between justice and revenge, was blurred beyond recognition, making it hard to distinguish right from wrong.
Luigi's revelation sets in motion a chain of events that will forever change the landscape of Little Italy, altering its future, exposing the darkness lurking beneath its vibrant surface and bringing to light secrets that many had hoped would remain hidden.
Armed with Luigi's testimony, Briscoe and Curtis delve deeper into the murky underbelly of Little Italy.
They uncover a web of secrets, lies, and betrayals that extend far beyond the murder of Tony Rossi.
The investigation takes them from the dimly lit back rooms of social clubs to the opulent mansions of the neighborhood's elite.
Each new piece of evidence raises more questions than answers, casting suspicion on everyone from rival businessmen to scorned lovers.
The detectives find themselves navigating a minefield of false leads and red herrings, unsure of who to trust.
The pressure to solve the case mounts as the body count rises, and the once clear line between right and wrong becomes increasingly blurred.
As they get closer to the truth, Briscoe and Curtis find themselves questioning everything they thought they knew about the case and about the true meaning of justice. Just when the detectives believe they've hit a dead end, a shocking revelation turns the investigation on its head. The truth, as it often does, emerges from the most unexpected of places.
A seemingly insignificant detail, overlooked in the initial chaos, becomes the key to unlocking the mystery. The real killer is not a hardened criminal or a shadowy figure lurking in the shadows, but someone deeply embedded in the fabric of Little Italy, someone who had managed to evade suspicion until now.
The unmasking of the true culprit sends shockwaves through the community, shattering long-held beliefs and exposing the hypocrisy that had festered beneath the surface. The arrest brings a sense of relief, but it also leaves a bitter aftertaste.
The truth, while liberating, comes at a price, exposing the fragility of trust and the devastating consequences of unchecked ambition. The revelation leaves everyone questioning their own judgment, wondering how they could have been so easily deceived. Folk Hero is not just another crime drama, it's a poignant exploration of morality, sacrifice, and the complexities of truth. The episode stays with viewers long after the credits roll, forcing them to confront their own biases and question their definitions of heroism.
It's a reminder that courage can manifest in the most unexpected of places, and that even ordinary people have the capacity for extraordinary acts. Luigi, the jovial pizzeria owner, becomes a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of conscience in a world often shrouded in darkness.
The episode's lasting impact lies in its ability to spark conversations about justice, accountability, and the importance of community. It highlights the challenges of standing up for what's right, even when it's difficult, even when it means going against the grain.
Folk Hero is a powerful reminder that the pursuit of truth is an ongoing battle, one that requires constant vigilance and a willingness to challenge the status quo.
Folk Hero gives Luigi a depth rarely afforded to supporting characters. He's no longer just comic relief. He's a man grappling with real moral dilemmas.
He shows that heroism isn't about physical strength or flashy displays of bravery. It's about the quiet courage to do the right thing, even when it scares you. In the end, Luigi's story is one of transformation.
He starts as the familiar face behind the counter, but through his ordeal, he becomes a symbol of unexpected bravery. He reminds us that all of us have the potential for greatness within us, waiting for the right moment to be revealed.
The episode ends, but Luigi's story continues. He returns to his pizzeria, the heart of Little Italy. He's forever changed by what he experienced, but his spirit remains unbroken.
He's a reminder that even in a world filled with darkness, there's always light to be found in the most unexpected places. And sometimes, that light comes from a simple pizzeria owner with a heart of gold.